Guys, the Tua Tagovailoa situation in Miami just got a new development as it's being reported that the unaffiliated neurotrauma consultant who evaluated the QB just got fired. He was let go after several mistakes made in his assessment during Sunday's game against the Bills. So for those of you who tuned into last week's game, Tua took a huge hit from Bills linebacker Matt Milano that saw the QB have a tough time getting up on his own 2 feet. And upon standing up and walking back to the huddle, you could see moments later Tua stumbling to keep upright. This initially had many fans on social media concerned for the QB's safety as it looked really bad on TV watching him jog back to his teammates. While he went to the sidelines to get checked up in the medical tent, backup QB Teddy Bridgewater took a couple snaps before Tua got cleared to jump back onto the field. And then on Thursday Night Football, when the Dolphins played the Bengals, Tua took another nasty hit after he got sacked. In the replay, you could see the back of the QB's head smacking the turf, leaving him laying on the ground in a fencing position with his fingers, reacting to the blow to the head. And this caused many to be outraged again, as fans then began to question why Tua was even on the field only 4 days after taking his last hit. Following the Bills game, Tua in a press conference said his reaction was due to his back spasm and not in any way related to a concussion. But we all know what we saw. The QB was wobbly and woozy after hitting his head on the ground. And after last Thursday, it was pretty evident that the quarterback suffered 2 back-to-back concussions in a span of 5 days. It's one thing if you were sidelined for a longer period of time between the 2 hits, but getting concussed just 4 days later leads to a lot more damage to his brain. So after, fans began scrutinizing the team and the league for even allowing Tua to play last Thursday, which resulted in an investigation into the incident. And according to ESPN and multiple reports, it found that the neurotrauma consultant had made several mistakes in his evaluation. Tua should not have gone back into the Bills game. Anyways, all this media scrutiny has now forced the league to make modifications to the concussion protocol to ensure player safety. The league and the players' union released a statement regarding the changes in the aftermath of the Tua Tagovailoa situation. The statement reads, "The joint NFL-NFLPA investigation into the application of the concussion protocol involving Miami Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa remains ongoing. Therefore, we have not made any conclusions about the medical errors or protocol violations." Then it goes on to say that if a player demonstrates gross motor instability, he will be ruled a no-go for the remainder of the game. Before this new change, there was a loophole where if a medical consultant concluded that if the motor stability had no neurological cause, that the player would be able to return back onto the field. However, that is no longer with this new rule change. Anyways, with that being said, Tua has recovered and has not suffered anything further outside of the concussion, which is really good news. This could have been a lot worse, and many even thought legal action would be taken against the medical consultant. But who knows? In any event, hope to see Tua come back to the team as soon as he's 100% and continue from where he left off.